we will stop periodically do things, and maybe fill your 3 years.
Supergirl looks like it's going to be good. There's going to be a Clayface horror movie, and he explicitly said it's going to be a horror movie, not a horror superhero movie. It is a horror movie. So let's go.
Yes.
Clayface.
Clayface.
Yeah, because I mean,
Okay.
it makes
Yeah.
no sense.
Yes.
It's obviously leans the villain lead itself to body horror.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks so good. It looks so like it looks. You can tell it's a legitimate horror movie by the trailer. Like
Yeah, it's a bat belting into blood.
yeah,
Exactly
yeah,
what
it's so
it
crazy.
is.
And like just the opening bit is like horrific. It's just really horrific. And I I got really excited about the trailer, and I just wanted to share it with someone, but Sam was at work. And so I wasn't really thinking, and I was like, "Hey kids, I want you to see this."
Well,
they were like, "Oh, well." Jet actually liked it, but Stella was like horrified. And I was like,
As
"I'm
you should be.
sorry, I'm a fool." I just think about when I forget that not every kid is like I was when I was, an adult and my entire life.
Mentally ill. Correct. Yeah.
This is sort of a continuation of our current D&D game, except for it's going to also be a one-off. But am I correct, or are we going for just a repeat or not a repeat, but
we're just gonna continue. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Everybody went into the water. You wake up. You don't see Corey. You see, the three of you can see each other, and a handful of other crew on the beach. Some alive, some dead. You don't see Corey anywhere, or whatever his name is. He couldn't remember his name. Is that right?
Yeah.
He did not know. That is true. He is the nameless one.
Yeah, he didn't tell you his name.
He's
the
he's the pantless one.
Doesn't he have pants?
Yeah.
No, he's the pantless one. One without
pants.
pants.
And I kind of want him back. I've just been calling him priest because he's so big. They look like capri pants.
And as far as pants as well, John, among the wreckage, you can find a crate that has some pants in it.
And I say, finally! And so I switch out of my clothes and just I've been washing this single pair. He's wearing my spare. And I've been wearing this single pair of pants. I just been washing them over and over again. It feels good to be something clean, something different.
All right, and with that, why don't you name your character and describe them?
Okay, me?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, I am. His name is Olso. He is. You can tell he's some kind of like half man, half bird. He's technically a shifter, raven specifically, but young guys don't really know that because they're just not that common. Can I give a visual for everybody? If you've seen like some of the more recent Journey to the West Monkey King movies, he looks like that, but instead of like golden fur, it's black feathers. So he's got the fur around the face, kind of completely covered, and like the face itself is clear. He's dressed like what would be like, I think, I forget the official term, but I think like the Amish or the Mennonites. Basic button-up shirt, suspenders, pants, and everything else. He is a monk, and he's kind of been half. He was a foundling, so and he grew up in a not a monastery, but a secluded community that keeps to itself. And so anyone who's in that community, they kind of send them out when they come of age to see if they belong, or if they want to come back. But also, he is just such an oddball that they were kind of pushing him out because he has a thing for eating Karen, part of the Raven background, and that just kind of grosses people out. Specifically eyes, which is why he's following Kevin's character, because he wants to eat his eyes when he's dead, if he dies.
Okay, well, I guess I should go ahead. My character is Zoltar the Imperishable. He is technically human, but sort of grotesquely and warped. His head is covered in large bulbous eyes. Some of them clearly can see you, some of them cannot. He is sort of infested by the spirit of a dead god that his cult that he left, it's not currently cult, but the cult he left was attempting to resurrect Beldor the Undying. Fortunately for everyone, this was not true, and he's still dead. But he's living within my character, finding a way to bring himself back, and in the meantime, filling him with sorcerer's power. Krista.
I am playing Aur-Klak. She is a Thrykeen, so she's a bug, and she's got 4 arms. And she's a fighter, and she does it in the archery style. So lots of hands, lots of crossbows. But her whole thing is that, she hatched, she climbed up out of her burrow, and she is an adult ladybug. And she has got a belly full of eggs, and she needs some corpses to put them in. She doesn't care how she gets the corpses. She'd rather find them. It's easier. But if not, she'll make some corpses. And that's all she wants. She wants to lay her eggs in some corpses.
Is that what everyone wants?
Mm-hmm.
All right, and John.
I love that so much, actually. I just,
I like to play characters that are like driven by like a singular need, like that goblin I played where it was just hunger based entirely. It's really fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. My character is Gouga. He is he's an orc cleric. He's a cleric of Groomsh, an Eye of Groomsh. He put his eye out in solidarity with his god. He has a criminal background. He was, but not like you would maybe stereotypically think of an orc. Like he wasn't like violent crime. It was more like cheating people out of money and things like that. He's like kind of more of like a charlatan. But he was involved with a gang of orcs called the Bloody Sockets, and they were arrested. They were supposed to be hanged, even though their crimes were not severe. The system that they lived in was pretty harsh and draconian, so they were going to be tortured at least, and not to be overly dark or grim, but anyway, they escaped from imprisonment and went their separate ways, and so he is coming aboard the ship to get away from his all the bullshit. He's just trying to do his old. Oh, and he like gouges out people's eyes. He has like a jar with eyes. I forgot that was the other thing. Like our group is very like eye.
We're apparently very ocular focused, which wasn't planned, which is interesting.
Yeah. We went out of. We haven't done it yet, but we kind of Goja and my character, also have a you know, we've compared notes about what we like with eyes and what's not. I know I'm personally kind of more lenient. I prefer mammal eyes, just because it's kind of what I'm used to with like you know, hunting deer, cows,
Juicy.
chickens, well, not chickens, pigs, things like that, from the back in the hometown.
Evan, did you say juicy?
Yeah, juicier. Yeah, it's good. You know, good for eating.
All right, and with that,
large creatures like
where are we
cows and
picking
stuff.
up?
You know.
Yep.
Yeah,
Here.
shit.
I believe where we left off, we were in front of a some sort of temple that had some dragon
Temple.
statues.
Yeah.
You can see that up on the sort of carved into the side of the mountain.
Yeah.
There's a temple.
Yeah. John had made a check, and it was like a dragon god, if I remember right.
Yeah.
Bahamut.
Bahamut, the good god, and
Yeah.
and he was disgusted.
Sometimes called the Platinum Dragon.
Yeah. The least fun one.
And
All right,
when we left,
as
I
a
was
former
laying eggs.
cultist, do I get the feeling that there's some sort of evil stuff?
About Bahamut's temple.
Yeah.
Not that you can. You don't really feel anything evil about it. No.
Oh, good. All right. Nothing obvious.
Do you have an ability that detects evil, or are you just like,
it's just
thinking,
basically
like,
my background
own
as a
feelings?
former cultist. If I run into like new
Vibe
cults,
check.
I guess I get this. I get the yikes.
Vibe
Okay.
check, like, you know.
a vibe check? Yeah, that's right.
Basically, yeah.
Right.
Good.
Right.
Are there obvious signs that they want to recruit me for evil purposes? like a multi-level marketing kind of deal.
Okay.
True evil. True evil.
Yeah, there's nothing about this particular temple that makes you feel any particular way, other than that it looks like, you know, it's fairly well maintained. There's not a lot of people. There doesn't seem to be a lot of people around. A little bit more looking around would say that you can see there's a handful of other shipwrecks as well. That your shipwrecking here is not abnormal.
Gotcha. So it's a ship graveyard, I think is the term for it.
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
Short like it's obviously you can't see because of the water very well, but there's like, you know, there's a good handful of ships.
We should be able to see like at least like you know, skeletal remains of ships, like the
Right. Yeah, like the mast poking out over here, or another one there. They've got the, you know, sort of upturned, the keels upside down.
Yeah.
Yeah, wreckage.
Yep. Well, at least we have firewood.
They had to put a lighthouse up or something.
Yeah,
That's what they should have built.
Who's in charge here?
Very irresponsible.
Yeah, they should really put like a light on top of that Bahamut statue, because otherwise that's just vanity.
That would actually make sense.
We probably
In the
should
mouth.
look for somebody in charge and then complain to them.
Yeah, like I feel like we're all kind of feeling a bit offended by this.
Yeah, because
You know,
like
I'm not like, yeah, that's.
yeah, because like I mean like
It's like seeing one of those giant crosses, like when you're driving somewhere, and it's just like very like obnoxious. You know,
I
like
do know what
really-
you're talking about.
like an overly. I think there's one in like Ohio or something, or maybe Illinois.
there's one in Richmond. I don't know how big it is, but you can definitely see it from the interstate, and
Yeah.
I always hate driving by it just because it was just kind of obnoxious.
I don't know, I signed up for like a 3-hour tour, and now my tiny ship was tossed, and I'm very, very angry about this. I think we should. I want to talk to the management.
Yeah. I want to see why they have a statue instead of like a. It's not even reflective, is it? Is it just stone for like the so-called platinum dragon?
It's metal. It looks like it looks like shiny, sort of.
Okay.
Oh,
They should.
well.
Shit.
In that case,
This
if we can
guy-
find another boat, maybe we can recoup our losses.
Or, you know,
This fucking Joan Rivers dragon.
Joan Rivers.
God is all get out. I don't know-
Perhaps
I don't
we
know why
should
I thought
investigate
Joan
this
Rivers-
temple
I don't know why she
further.
was the first person that came to mind. What a day.
I was wondering that. Yeah. Why was it Joan Rivers was what came to your mind? But I was just gonna go with it.
maybe like Liberace.
You're like, yeah, Joan Rivers.
Right? Yeah, of course, Joan or
Sure.
Liberace. Actually,
Yeah,
that
why
one,
not?
I see exactly.
Definitely
what
one
you
of
mean by
those
that.
two.
Would have been better. Oh my god.
You know what? Yes. Well, the thing is with Liberace, at least would have been sparkling. So, like, yeah.
Yes. No, I actually love that. I love the idea of Bahamut being like a huge, like, very powerful but elegant dragon with like reflective, like shimmering scales. You know, like
Yeah.
That's sort
very
of
Liberace-esque, and maybe even like if you want to get really wild and get like contemporary dragon, and like maybe it has some like white fur or something. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh right, yeah.
That would be
Well-
like sort of reminiscent of Liberace's like big fucking fur coats and shit, you know?
Well, even then, if you
So
look at,
some kind of like a Chapel Road kind of deal.
yeah.
Ooh, yeah. That's more, definitely a more modern reference.
Gonna break out
You
some
know.
Peak Pony Club.
But same energy in a different way, you know?
Definitely.
Right, but I know who Liberace is, and I don't know who Chapel Roan is.
Oh, dude. Okay. Okay. War
She's
did a cover of Pink Pony Club
Love her.
that you
Would
have to
love her.
listen to. It is fucking
Listen,
amazing.
they try to.
I've
smear
never
her
listened to
because
Chapel
she
Road
said
at
that,
all,
Like,
but I know that one song.
yeah,
Okay.
they tried to smear her because she refused to like back Kamala Harris because Kamala Harris's opinions on what is and isn't a
Harris.
genocide. But
I don't know who that is either.
oh,
No, she ran for president last
Oh,
year.
dude, I was
Right,
gonna say,
no, I know
goddamn,
what
dude,
you're
did you
talking
vote for
about.
the
I'm
other
sorry.
guy? Because,
Yeah.
fuck, man.
You're dude.
yeah,
To be fair, that's
Oh.
unfortunately.
Right, that's exactly
it's
true.
because of Chapel Roan. Yeah.
To be fair, that's why she lost, because nobody knows who she is, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, sure.
That's
Yep.
the unfortunate, you know, if only. Right?
I don't vote.
You know.
All right, we're just that aside. All right, well, we're done here. Do a search for Dwar and Pink Pony Club. Again, it's fucking awesome.
All right. So we should probably
Great.
head to the.
Tough crowd.
I'm pretty sure we need to head to the temple because it's
sorry,
the main feature on this
Why
island.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should probably head to the temple to figure
Yeah.
out like what's going on and see if there's anyone else around, at least.
Real quick, yeah. Is the captain alive? I don't remember.
You can't find him anywhere.
Okay.
He doesn't seem to be anywhere.
You think last we saw him,
he either
did
went
like,
under-
tie himself to the wheel.
Oh, he did tie himself to the mast. Yeah. So I guess if you could find which pieces belonged to your ship, you would be able to. And if you want to, you can go ahead and do like a.
Investigation.
I don't know if I care enough about him to.
I
Yeah, well,
didn't know this, man.
What
Yeah,
what
we
I
just
can
met.
say is he is either underwater or he woke up and wandered off.
Okay.
He's not currently present, but the others.
Forgive me,
Alright.
I'm still having a little bit of difficulty with hearing you, Kevin.
Oh.
But I'm not.
Yeah,
but I'm
he-
still.
Yeah, he's
It's
spinning
like
up a little bit for me too.
I can't tell exactly what's wrong with it, but it's
What
like,
about now?
That's a
Now?
lot
Can you hear me now?
That is better, actually.
Okay. It's probably just this
Yeah, that is
microphone
better.
requires me to talk directly into it rather than over to the side.
Yeah, that might be it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you sound. It's like it's more clear.
Okay. Yeah, I probably just have to talk directly.
It wasn't
into the
like
microphone.
it was just like the clarity of the sound was. So it's better now.
Okay. Anyway, the captain is not presently with the other survivors. Is kind of what we determined.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a handful of crewmen waking. There's like I'm gonna say 4 of them. They're helping each other up, gathering things. Putting trying to, and they speak to you lot and notice that you're thinking of heading out. This is where we'll be if you want to come back and this is where we're gonna try to gather up all the supplies and stuff. So you'll be able to find us here.
Cool.
Very good.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll let them kind of create a base camp for us, and we'll head in to see what's going on with the temple. Okay.
And as you are headed toward what it looks like as you're headed toward the mountain where you can see the temple, coming out of the jungle, definitely not from your crew because of the way they're dressed, but you can tell by the way they're dressed that they were sailors. They sort of stumble out of the jungle, and they appear to be undead.
Ooh.
There are three of them.
Okay.
They sort of shamble toward you, dragging their feet through the sand.
Bastards.
And one of them, well, that's a 7. One of them throws a trident and misses. It just sort of thunks into the ground.
Son of a bitch.
He doesn't notice that he failed his. He actually doesn't even notice that he missed that, and he just sort of keeps coming toward you.
Okay. Well, that was rude. No, even like greeting, shout, or hi, how do you do? Just okay. Well, obviously they're not following the laws of hospitality, so we don't have to respect them. So I guess we just take them out since they're undead and everything.
Yes.
It would be if you. Yeah, I would say that we can either initiative or you can figure out, unless there's something you want to do before you like engage.
No, if they're already tossing stuff at us, it's probably initiative.
I'm gonna clap at him.
One of them, click, 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 click. One of them is carrying a net.
Okay.
Net.
Okay.
Just dragging it in the grass behind him.
That's not good.
I said grass. I meant sand. Whatever.
Well, I have an 8.
The grassy sands.
The ground. The grassy sands. Yes.
What were you rolling for, Kevin?
Initiative.
Okay.
4.
20.
20 and a 4. And what did you have, Kevin?
8.
8. Okay.
8.
Chris, what have you got for a initiative?
12.
12. Okay.
All right, Monk is on it.
And in that case, that's going to be John. Obviously, that's you first.
That's a nice change of pace. In our last game we were playing, I had like a -1, so oftentimes I was looking at initiative.
Yeah, I'm not playing a supercharged barbarian this time.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to, run up to the zombie if I can with the net, and just try to hit him in the head with my quarterstaff.
Give him the old
Excellent.
whiz-bang.
Let me pull up his
And I
Give
rolled
me
a 6, so
6. Okay, I'm gonna probably doesn't do much. Let me take a look at the let's go look at the old stat block here. Oh, there it is, zombie. So that's going to be his turn next, or their turn. I'm going to put all three. I'm lumping the 3 of them together,
Mhm.
so we don't have a whole bunch of initiatives going on at once. And that is actually a natural 1 when he tries to respond to you, John.
Okay.
So you.
So like I stumble a little bit in the sand because I'm just not used to it.
Mhm.
But still I get a hit. Let me roll for damage. I'm doing 2-handed, so it's going to be 1d8, and that is it's a 3.
A 3 damage.
Yeah, I rolled a 1, but it's since my dexterity
Yeah.
is high enough, it's a +3. So I just
Nice.
It's a glancing hit.
Yeah, still not bad.
Yeah.
especially for technically missing.
Yeah.
And then, okay. The other 2 don't have any weapons. Or, well, the one did and he threw it. But the other one doesn't have any weapon.
Gotcha.
So they're both going to try to, they're both just sort of swinging their arms as if it was a club.
Okay.
1 hits you. It was a natural 20.
Okay.
But I'll see if it's a crit. It's actually, it doesn't. What's your armor class?
14.
Okay, yeah, it's not critical. It's a hit, but it's not a critical. It was a 20, but he didn't. You know.
Okay, so I get a solid.
So he's gonna get a D6 worth of 3. So that's you take 5 damage.
Ooh, so that's a solid hit.
Oh, sorry, 4. It was +1, not +2.
Okay, that's still a solid hit.
So. Still not too bad. Yeah, like I wouldn't want that in my jaw, but yeah.
Yeah.
So
it pretty much talks me.
Yeah, just sort of swings his arm like a bat.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be Chris next, right?
Yep, I think so. Okay. Well, I'm gonna shoot with the hand crossbow. Okay, 17 hit.
It does.
Okay. So then that would do G6 on this side.
Yeah. Their armor class isn't super great.
Nice. 6 and then 9. 9 on that one.
Not bad. Nice. Okay.
And then
9.
I'm going to be using the weapon mastery ability Vex to give me advantage on my next attack roll against that target.
On the same target?
Yep.
Okay.
And so that one. 15 hit?
15? Yeah, that hits.
Okay, cool. And then I don't add the modifier to the damage on the second one. 5.
That did it. Yeah, the first one was just a thump. And then the next one, as he tries to sit back up, thump in the middle of his head, and he falls back.
Nice.
Cool.
He doesn't twitch or nothing. His body's just, there's nothing left of it. It was just sort of.
She clacks a little bit, excited about a corpse.
And where does that can't remember if that's John or Kevin next.
I had an 8, which was pretty low.
I rolled 4.
Okay, so then me.
Okay, so that'd be yeah.
All right, so there's one left standing then.
There are 2 left standing.
Oh, 2 left standing.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, then.
One has been has taken damage, but the other one isn't.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll go
It's
after the
fine.
one that's taking some damage. All right, Zoltar will clutch his bubble's head and go, ah! And a bolt of fire will launch it.
Bolt of fire. Okay.
He rolled a crit, so 25.
20. That does hit. Yes.
Yeah. All right, he does 13 points of damage.
Okay, it's a fireball.
Firebolt.
Firebolt. Yeah.
Bolt.
So yeah, which that was the one that already took damage, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So then so there John, you clocked him, and then from behind you, over your shoulder, a firebolt hits the same guy, engulfs him. His neck burns.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
He falls as well. Just a little bit of still on fire a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
There's one more standing in the middle.
Yeah.
Have they all gone yet? Like, have all of the undead gone yet?
There's one
Yeah.
more.
I mean, like,
have
They've all
taken
attacked.
their
I think
turns,
you're the
yes.
last one.
I'm the last one, correct?
Yep.
Yeah. You're the bottom of the line in the
Okay.
initiative.
So Gouge is just gonna like lift up his eye patch and he's just gonna scream, "Gonna get ya!" like that, and a bolt of green lightning streaks from his eye towards one of the zombie creatures, the remaining one. They have to make a dexterity save.
Oh, geez, this is this does not.
DC 14.
Okay. DC 14. Okay. -1 on this. That is. Oh wow. It's exactly 14.
No!
No, meets beats.
If you
No,
roll
you're
a
good.
15,
Beats.
Damn it!
So he
No,
takes
you're good.
half
Meets
damage?
beats.
Oh wait, what? He still gets hit, or he still takes
Yeah,
damage?
you
Yeah.
still meets beats. So you hit him just barely.
Right.
Oh, okay. 6. I rolled a 6.
6 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Nice. Gonna get you.
It's a radiant damage.
Radiant. What? Oh, hold on. I don't know if that
It's
makes a difference.
Sacred
It might.
Flame is
It might make a difference.
or cantrip. I mean,
That might make a difference. Yeah.
I think it might. Hold on. I think it might.
Old school zombies it would.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have the 3.5 book here. Is what I'm using. So I'm pretty sure it does.
It used to cause like double damage or something.
Yeah, I think it's
if they're
something like
vulnerable,
that.
yeah. I don't know. Are they? Yeah. I'm not sure.
They used to be.
Dark vision. There we go. It's making me go to a different page for undead traits. Specific, you know. God damn it. Why isn't it just all together? Yeah, that does it. You knock him backwards. He sort of stumbles for a minute, and then it's like a sort of light overwhelms him, and he just falls over as well.
Hmm.
It's all 3 of them look slightly different. One you battered to death. One you burned. or when and yeah, or where rather one you shot in the head,
Yeah, one got
one you burned, and then one, and the other one also kind of burned.
Yeah.
Kind of like irradiated in a weird
And
way.
he just and it like sort of crumples into like a raisin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Okay.
Aur-Klak's gonna like look at these three corpses, and she's gonna try to.
Oh yeah,
like,
sorry.
Okay, well,
I
this,
should have thought
she's
about
gonna
that. Sorry about
she's
that.
gonna inject her eggs into that one, and just one big egg. So
One
I don't
of
know.
into just either of them.
No, the one that got shot.
Okay, right on.
The larvae, they need to eat meat, and
Right,
you know,
the one you shot with the
Yeah.
Crossbow
the
bolts.
crossbow.
yeah.
Yeah.
But also, don't feel bad about killing a thing. She's gonna lay thousands of these things probably. Like, if they're together, they'll probably fight.
Yeah,
I don't know.
these eggs may or may not survive in a dead body anyway.
Yeah.
Not like a regular dead body. It's like
Undead body. Yeah.
an
Here's the thing.
undead.
I don't think she would know like how long,
Yeah, that's
or if it,
would she even?
because
Yeah.
she doesn't stick
Yeah.
around. So like she
No,
Does
her
she even
body's
know
a
how
body.
long it's
Yeah.
gonna take?
No,
Yeah.
probably wouldn't.
How old is she even? You know?
I
Is
had
she
to
just
figure
like
out
is
at
she
one
like
point.
really young?
She just reached sexual maturity for her species, however long that is for a Thrakeen. I don't know, but I'm guessing probably.
Couple of
I
Not
don't
years.
very
know.
old.
Bugs
Oh.
have short lives. I think these guys do too. I think they only live to be like 30. So
That's my
Okay.
30, 40 is what I remember reading about it years ago. So
yeah. So I don't know. Maybe she's like 6, but that's probably like 25 in bug years.
Yeah.
Just getting to the point where she's
Sounds-
questioning everything.
Here's the thing. She's not questioning anything. She knows exactly what she needs to do, and that's what she wants to do.
Everything
She's
is
like-
instinct, right? Is that
It's
like
it's fun. It's fun for her. She loves putting eggs in corpses. It's her thing. She thinks it's the best. She's having a good life.
yeah, I look over the corpse that's been one of the ones that's been fried, and I sniff it real quick. It says it's even with it fried, I can tell it's been dead for a while. Eyes have gone bad.
That's true. The eyes they probably couldn't even see whatever
Yeah.
senses they were using to perceive use was not regular.
Yeah. The fact that they had a trident and
Upon closer when you look closer, it looks like all three of them drowned is how they originally died.
gotcha.
That's what I was imagining.
They're all like all their skin, they're all like blue.
Ugh,
Like their
blue,
lips
bloated.
are blue. Yeah, they're sort
in
of
Creep
bloated,
Show.
soft.
Yeah.
That's what I keep imagining. Like in Creep Show when like the one with Ted Danson and Leslie Nielsen,
Yeah, that one.
where they like bury where like Leslie.
Oh, when they
Nielsen-
bury that fucking guy up to his
Oh
Yeah.
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 And when they come back, they're like these soggy corpses with
Right.
like fucking seaweed and shit on them.
Yes, that's
I love
that is
that.
exactly what these
That's what I
three
was imagining. The
are
whole
like.
fucking time.
Nice, good, because that's what they're.
Mhm.
think it's an old myth about people who drown at sea and curses and such.
You know that whole thing.
That whole thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so the net got burned up, right?
It did.
Okay, what about the trident? Is it just?
Oh
a
yeah,
trident? Is it like-
it's just like a regular trident, but it's not. I mean, if you wanted to use it, it would totally be. Yeah, it would be a good weapon.
Yeah.
Like
I
it would be. It's bronze.
Hmm.
About like a tall. It's about the same height as you. If you stick it in the ground and hold it,
Yeah. I don't remember if tridents can be monk weapons or not. they count as spears.
Good point.
Basically.
I know it doesn't technically count as a spear as far as the book is concerned, but whether it can be a monk weapon,
It'd have to
probably.
be a simple
Most of them
weapon.
were kind of like tridents. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, probably.
Like I'm like almost 100% certain. Like I keep imagining like some kung fu movie or something that I saw. Well, of course, that doesn't mean necessarily that it's authentic.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah.
But
Oh,
but that's all.
It is a martial weapon, so no.
The DM or whoever.
There were trident-like weapons.
Yeah.
That they have efficiency, throwing.
Yeah, I
Martial.
maybe had a specific ocean-going monk kind of a.
Are you guys looking for trident stats?
No, whether or
Yeah.
not it's a simple.
They're trying to figure
weapon.
out if it counts as a monk weapon.
Oh.
Oh, it has to have the light property. I don't.
So the one I've got down
No.
out of the new book, so 1d8 piercing if it's thrown, but it's also versatile, so if you use it as two-handed.
Right, but it does have the. It's
D10.
not a simple weapon, and it's not a light weapon,
Damn,
so it doesn't count as
that's
a
pretty
monk weapon.
good, bro.
Mhm.
John,
No,
that's
it's
really-
Oh, because it's not a simple weapon. Okay.
Right.
I got you.
It has to be martial light or simple to count for monk weapon.
Martial lights.
So like
It's martial-
short
it's
sword or
martial
something.
melee weapon, so I don't. I think
Yeah,
I
it's
take-
a medium, I
I think
think,
I'll
or
take-
something.
I'll still take it
So like
because
scimitars would
Yeah,
count. Swords would count. Actually, that's it. And then other simple weapons.
Basically, yeah, like a staff or a fucking hammer or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
clubs, daggers, great clubs, hand axes, quarterstaffs.
yeah, I know like spears count as a monk weapon. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently,
Spears, considered
the
a
two
simple
extra
weapon.
prongs throw off your monk mojo.
So the bronze does?
No, the
I
extra
feel like
prongs.
A trident would probably be kind of bulky for like a monk, but maybe not.
Yeah.
I don't know.
agree.
It's hard to say. If you use it two-handed, I feel like you could.
I
do
mean,
some cool shit.
rules as written, it would not count.
Yeah.
I'll still keep it just because I'm fascinated by it.
I mean, you could still use it
Yeah,
to hunt
you
fish.
you could definitely teach yourself to use it, even if it's
Yeah.
not treated
Yeah.
like a monk weapon. You could definitely still,
I can get a set so I can like have it like a proficiency and then use it like to catch.
yeah.
You could still use it to catch fish. Yeah, you just can't
Just
use it
break
as a
off
weapon.
the other two things, and then it's a spear, and then you can.
Yeah,
use it.
there you go. See? Then you have a bronze spear.
So I'll take it, but I don't want to break the head off just yet. I want to see if I can get familiar with it before I make it into a spear.
Yeah.
Because I do like bronze weapons, just because I think bronze is such a cool. It's underused in fantasy. So.
Yeah, right on.
I bet if you like did some, if like you trained with it or something, you could like.
Yeah, I can probably.
Yeah.
I think I can make myself get a proficiency in it. But
Yeah.
I'll keep it. Says like I find just because it calls to me.
Yeah.
Because I think it's cool. So, but I'll put that. I'm still keep my quarterstaff as my main.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So. Okay. But what about the net? That's not.
It pretty much burned up.
Okay.
With the fireball, it pretty much burned up with the guy.
Okay. Is there anything else on those zombies?
Bodies.
Ragged clothes, like a uniform.
Gotcha.
They're all wearing like they were on the same, like they all came from the same boat,
Gotcha.
but not the same one where you lot came from.
Okay. Okay. Well, the fact that it was. Okay. All right. Well, at least there no. The other crew members, did they see it? Us fight the zombies.
They could. Well, I guess they did kind of see it from where they are.
Okay.
I wasn't thinking about it during the fight, but now that I put it in my head, they could see what was going on. They didn't really have time to get to you and help, but they could see what was going on.
Yeah, we weren't that far away.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You weren't that far. Yeah.
They're prepared.
Right. Yeah. That they know that this might happen. Yeah.
Yeah. I just want to make sure of that because. So, okay. Well, I guess we have nothing better to do besides head to the temple.
Right on.
I'm gonna gouge out
like
the corpse's eyes though before we go, because in my religion, they believe that you should always put out your enemy's eyes, because if they come back again, they won't be able to see you.
Gotcha. And
I like it.
I'll feed you the eyeballs. If you want the eyeballs, I'll give them to you like a skewer.
No,
if you want to eat them.
My character still has a few hung-ups where he nearly got into really trouble when he tried to eat the eye of someone who really died and instantly died, and so he was kind of beaten into him that he's not allowed to eat the eyes of anything that talks.
Okay.
So
He's like a vegan eye connoisseur.
Yeah. But so he can eat animal eyes, but it was kind of told him that
Anything with a face is just right out.
anything that talk that's like cannibalism.
Yeah.
That's a taboo too far.
No, that makes sense.
But he can't stop you from doing it. So.
Well, I'll just shrug and then put them in my jar of eyeballs, and that'll be that.
Snack for later for you.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so we're gonna have to go through some jungle to get up into the temple.
Yeah, there's like a path that goes through. That's it's not that far as going through the jungle.
Mm-hmm.
It's a really short trip here, but there's like stairs that sort of up the side of the mountain,
mm-hmm.
and you're greeted at the stairs by a human and a kobold. They're both wearing like sort of monk's robes, like a medieval monk.
Yeah, the kind of like basic gray robes that you always see.
Yeah.
Do they have any like sigils?
Like a friar.
Yeah, any sigils, or is it just a plain basic robe?
It's just a robe.
Okay.
Just like a plain brown and gray sort of thing. Belt made from simple hemp rope.
Or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like Nelson Muntz.
Yeah, like Nelson Muntz. Yeah.
Yeah.
They.
Wasn't it a?
Oh, it was Mo.
Or something.
I think it was Mo.
Someone had it.
Yeah.
Mo says like he was in the back seat, and I remember what you're talking about now. Oh, my rope's undone.
Anyway.
Well, I'm gonna look up there at them, and I'm gonna clack at them. I'm not gonna actually send a silent message. Like the clacking being confusing was the message.
That's just you. That's just you talking to. Okay. And then he just sort of looks at you and says, "Okay. Greetings. We we saw you had to deal with some of those troubles. Sorry about that. We do our best to keep that contained. You're welcome to come up and get some rest if you'd like. We've got food and we've got healing potions. One of you looks like you look gesturing toward you, John, because you got slapped.
Yeah.
You look like you could use a little bit of help with
Yeah, I
that.
could use it.
With that, gesturing toward the the starting to bruise on your face.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
Yeah.
walk up,
He's
walk
frozen.
inside, walk right past him, but I'm gonna like feel his face with my antenna as I do. Just just real quick.
He acts like it's weird, but not so weird that it bothers him.
Did I freeze?
Yeah, you did for a
Sorry about
second.
that, everybody. Sorry about that.
Right. We thought you were just listening intently.
About what?
We thought you were just listening intently.
The kobold hasn't spoken yet. He doesn't. He just sort of keeps looking at his friend and looking at you, and looking at just kind of.
I'm gonna ask him what's the deal with that big sea monster that fucked up our boat.
Yep.
They both look confused. Sea monster.
Yes, that's why our ship broke and crashed.
That I definitely know that the storms have caused some wrecks out here. I know that much, but I didn't know anything about a sea monster. As you're walking up the stairs, this conversation is happening, and then there's one guy who is sitting among a group, mostly humans, and there's a tiefling. There's a guy that looks sort of like a fox, but the one guy, the human, who is sitting there, he looks up as you say that, and he says, "Sounds like you lot ran afoul of old Ulysses." And then they got one guy. Oh, fucking here we go.
Who's old Ulysses?
Yeah.
Old Ulysses rules these waters. Don't encourage him. Don't encourage him.
No, shut up. I want to hear from the old man.
Yeah.
Hundreds of years, he's been the ruler of these waters. Every ship out there, those wrecks were caused by old Ulysses.
But I'm getting pissed off though that they're like telling him that he's, or they're being condescending to him when I believe him. I'm getting like pissed off and like just kind of, shooting snot rockets at the ground in anger and cursing under my breath. Not trying to be completely inhospitable, not trying to piss on anyone's hospitality, but I'm getting pretty fired up because they're gaslighting this poor mentally ill man.
As this is going on, coming from further into the cloisters, there's a dragonborn, a woman. She seems to be without saying anything. She commands everyone's respect as they all stop and look and greet her as lower their heads as she comes. Just a quick bow as she comes in. Welcome. Come. We're sorry about my charges here. Sometimes they get they've all been cooped up here for a while together. Sometimes sometimes they clash.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to come have something to eat?
Yes, we would appreciate that. We have had a long and troubled journey.
So there's like a sort of like a mess hall that's part of this as well. Everything's really simple, not like nothing extravagant, of course, except for the occasional religious relief inside in the wall and stuff like that. There's a handful of trees which are growing just like in like the temple, where there's canaries hanging out a lot.
I like canaries.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the little yellow fellas. Just sort of flying around all over the place. Nobody seems to be like bothered by it. Like this is normal. This happens all the time.
I'm going to shoot down a canary.
Oh,
They offered food.
No.
oh wait, they did.
Yeah.
Okay, what did you?
Oh,
Oh, nice. 19. I shoot a canary, I think.
Oh no. You're
Unless it's not a canary, yeah, that's going down.
Poor baby.
okay.
Canary takes 4 damage.
Okay. Okay.
Of course, it's a canary, so a bolt, it's gonna explode.
It's gonna explode.
There's gonna be nothing left of that thing.
It's gonna be like in
You shot it with a crossbow. Yeah.
Yeah, the bolt is gonna be bigger than a stupid bird. It's gonna.
Well, then she's going to go over there and pick up those pieces and just start putting them in her mouth and shoving them.
Yeah, there's gonna be like a handful of splintered bones
It's
and some
gonna be
feathers.
like a Nightmare on Elm Street 2 when that fucking bird explodes.
Yeah.
She's gonna,
Like that.
she's gonna
Yeah.
speak
So
to that
you-
lady telepathically.
Feathers are
These
just going
birds
like-
are delicious.
Have you seen the photo of the guy who hit a bird when he was throwing like a fastball in a major league game?
Yeah.
I have not, but it would be
Exactly
similar
like
to that.
I
Yeah.
have not seen that, but I can sort of imagine it.
It just blew up it just feathers everywhere, and that's pretty much what I'm imagining happening. It's just like exploded. It's a little larger bird, but
R.I.P. little bird.
So he
she shoots. Yeah, she shoots the canary.
So he takes a arrow in him. He sticks to the wall. He's almost destroyed, crunched. The
Everybody
the-
reacts.
everything stops. All chatter stops. All noise. There's a slight as the
So she's not gonna get that. That's not normal. She's never been around other humanoids
Yeah.
before.
I can
She's
see
gonna,
that, yeah.
as they gasp, she's just gonna casually walk over there and pull it off the wall, and then
As this is happening, the leader of the monastery, Lunara is what the name that they give here. Lunara gets up before you pick up the pieces. Lunara comes over. She puts her hand up. Everybody stops, gasping and being upset. She picks it off the wall, holds it in her hands, whispers to it. It comes back alive and flies away.
Okay.
I wish she would have handed it to me, because then she would like, oh yes.
That's what's gonna happen next. Honestly.
She pulls the bolt out of the wall. I'm going to ask that all weapons be put away for the duration of the meal. And she sits back down quietly.
Reasonable.
There's a guy who the fox guy, he brings like a barrel over. There's like a handful of weapons in there already.
Mm-hmm.
He just sits it down and gestures so that put your things away.
Yeah. She'll store her weapons. And she'll be like, okay, and she's gonna try to figure out how to catch a bird with her hands. She's
Yeah.
She's like, okay, you can't eat with weapons. I got it. Okay. Cultural norms.
Zoltar picks a dagger out of one sleeve, puts it in the bucket. Picks out a dagger out of another sleeve and puts it in the bucket. reaches behind his robes and pulls out a quarterstaff and puts that in the bucket.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just pretty much the same thing. Just but I kind of say it, but I can't
Oh,
I
and,
don't know that.
and then he realizes
Like,
your
she'll
character's
show her
wounded,
weapons.
and he reaches out and touches you and says, Delgor understands your pain and casts Cure Wounds on you.
On who? On who?
On John's
On
character.
Chris? Oh, right.
Yeah, thanks.
He heals you for 11 points of damage.
So that
nice.
that takes me at full health. So
Yeah.
I feel
You're gonna
Yeah, and you just kind of feel the pain
take the
sliding
overflow
out of your body
as
and
temporary hit
into
points.
cool.
Zoltar's fingers.
Yeah.
And Zoltar seems kind of confused. So, and wanders off.
As for you, Krista, they offer lots of they show you where the food is on the table and plates and stuff.
All right. Yeah, she's just gonna put whatever in her mouth. She doesn't know she likes. She'll just eat stuff.
Good point. Yeah, good point. There's still a little bit of, little bit of whispered back and forth, and they're a little confused. A lot of these people haven't seen strangers in years, except for usually the only people they meet are either crashed or came here to join their religious order anyway.
Their cult.
Well, you could call almost any religious group a cult, depending on how you.
They all are, definitely. I mean, but or most of them anyway. But anyway,
I heard one person give a definition. The only difference between a religion and a cult is that
Taxes
your
up
leader's
status?
still alive.
Oh.
yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Well, it's like there was an episode, or there was a season of American Horror Story that was called Cult, and it was all about there was a cult, obviously, and Evan Peters, the actor Evan Peters, he plays the cult leader, and he portrays multiple, there are different flashbacks in in that season of past cult leaders. Every character is a cult leader, and the last one, he's Jim Jones, and then he's the guy at Waco, and then he was I forget somebody else, and then the last one that he portrays is Jesus, and but they don't really do much with that. They just show him as Jesus after they've shown him the entire season as
Right.
cult leaders, But anyway, I'm not gonna kiss American Horror Stories ass too much. It mostly sucks.
It kind of does, doesn't it? I feel like it moves really slow.
There's some good stuff and some, but most of it's, I think, terrible.
I feel like sometimes it moves really slow, and sometimes it's it's trying too hard to fill in space. We have to have this number of episodes per season, right? So we have to stretch out this bullshit and make it, and then they don't even come back to it sometimes. Yeah. And anyway, yeah. But I like it and I don't like it. So yeah.
Same. Yeah.
Yeah.
Same. Anyway, we could go on and on about American Horror Story, but
I could go on and on about all kinds of movies.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So I'm glad they're too upset about the canary.
Some of them are very upset, but their leader is not, and it's it really influences everybody to calm down a little bit. These are strangers; they don't understand our ways,
Yeah.
You know.
and I try to do the same just because like I don't think she understands the laws of hospitality.
Yeah, she doesn't she doesn't really know very. She seems very different from like the kind of people
Yeah.
that they've met.
Yeah, she seems like lack of a better term, somewhat feral. So
Yeah, I mean, she is. She's right on instinct.
Pretty much,
rough-
yeah. That's
yeah.
So
her
as
rough-
she's eating this food, she's gonna look to the person to her left, and she's gonna be like, "Where do you keep your dead?"
Okay, we're gonna have to teach her to be a bit more low key with her
She tells you that the dead are dedicated to Bahamut. They're burned. They're burned on the pyre in the temple. They're dedicated to the Platinum Dragon.
Those will be of no use to me.
All right, as a former
Their
cultist,
ashes become the sky.
as a former cultist, it seems like the canaries are somewhat significant. I'd like to make a religion check to see if I can interpret why.
Oh, sure.
That's a 17.
Canaries are holy to Bahamut. They're considered when he's portrayed, he has 7 canaries either perched on him or flying around.
Gotcha.
All right, so I will explain that to my companions. Don't mess with the canaries. And I'll look at the clickety clackety one and go, "Don't eat bird."
So someone named Bahamut will eat the birds. Okay.
Yes.
That is what will
There.
happen. You do not want to make Bahamut mad by stealing
Like,
his food.
no, eat bird.
Those birds. Other birds, maybe.
Yeah,
Don't eat
those
these birds.
Don't. Yeah.
Don't eat the temple's pets.
But to everybody else, I'll go into pedantic length about the religious significance of canaries and Bahamut.
In some places, like in our worlds, in some places they're turtles, in some places they're rats. Sometimes they're different. Yeah, different. I've seen turtles and rats. So those are the ones I can think of in real in my.
Oh,
I think
significant
there's
animals,
some
cows.
deer are like that too, where like because the deer in the air are like will walk
Deer,
up to humans just because that temple you're not supposed to hunt deer, so those deers
They don't see humans as a threat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
I'd be afraid of a buck. A buck might kick your ass.
If it doesn't see you as a threat, though, it wouldn't really.
Well, that's the thing. If it doesn't see me as a threat, it might be like, "Hey, you're not a threat. I'll kick your ass if I feel like it."
Kind of like the deer in Union, Kentucky. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're whitetails for sure.
So as everyone's finishing up eating and everything, the helpers, the what's the word? Monks, I guess is the right word.
Yep.
Priests. The Nara's the priests. They're monks. Yeah, probably monks.
Like
not the same kind.
or something like that.
Yeah,
Maybe-
not the same kind of monk as in like the class monk,
Yeah.
but monk as in like
like a friar tuck type.
Like a religious
folk.
order.
Yeah.
They gather up the plates and everything, and they show you. There's if you wanted to rest here for the night, they actually or not right now, obviously, but if there's actually a handful of there empty rooms.
Mhm.
Because their rooms are just like these really simple, it's just a square room with roof.
Cells.
But it's like
I think it's other reference.
but there's beds, so if you wanted to, if you can like, you don't have to set up a camp, is what I mean.
Yeah, we should probably get those other guys up here.
You can back and forth here. Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, just because like they're out in the open in the woods, and even any kind of makeshift shelter they could make would not be even close to what they could get here. Even if it's just simple straw bed, it's still solid walls and solid solid roof. So that would be what I would do. That's what I'm doing. First off, I asked the abbot permission. We have other survivors. Can I go get them, and can they come here for sanctuary?
Yeah. Oh, of course. Yes.
And I'll make sure we don't have any more problems with the canary.
Honestly,
okay.
It's no one had. I wouldn't have. Not that I would have expected it anyway, but no one's ever been able to hit one.
Yeah,
I will admit that was a very impressive shot.
It was.
Your friend is very skilled.
Yes, thank you.
I will reinforce. No, eat the bird.
So she's gonna see someone like picking up a chicken leg on the table, and she's gonna be like, "No."
Yeah.
Okay, so So I go back down to the super survivors, let them know what's happening, and they follow me back.
Cool. Yeah, that's a good idea. I didn't think about that, but that's a good idea. I was like, well, we'll figure this out eventually. Yeah. They have actually found another survivor. He's there. So there was the three that you left before.
Yeah.
And they were gathering all the supplies and everything. They found two other still alive but not doing well. Mm-hmm. They had to sort of drag. They need some help with the one guy needs help walking. Mm-hmm. So he's sort of like, on the other guy's shoulder. They make it up to the top and put him up in a room. They show him, show you how everything. Every room has like a small temple, like a little, not a temple, like a small, like a prayer space.
Yep.
In it.
That makes sense.
And bed. Some of them have a table. Some of them are used for like storage and shit. There's like, planks of wood and like, jars and things in there. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
During the let me see here. There's chatter of all kinds of different among the inhabitants. The kobolds, as you know, sort of have a thing about dragons, so they're
Yeah.
And then most of them there's actually a good handful of kobolds, according to this. There's two of the fox people.
Mm-hmm.
If the kobolds are chattering in Draconic, Zoltar speaks Draconic.
Oh, excellent. Some of the things you hear about, I'm gonna find the fucking...
Or rather, Dalgor speaks Draconic and speaks to Zoltar through him.
Yeah.
Does what?
Dalgor speaks Draconic and speaks to Zoltar through him.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're what are you, a warlock?
Sorcerer.
Sorcerer.
Or not chaos sorcerer. What is it? Corrupt sorcerer or something like that?
I might actually go with the Abyssal Sorcerer. There was a new one.
Abyssal.
Demonic Sorcerer actually makes more sense.
Is that the new one, Kevin?
Yeah, the new villainous option. Yeah, it seems like it makes a lot more sense for my character. Yeah.
That one's so cool. I love that Unearthed Arcana. That's so cool. I like the like Kaiju Druid one, and let's see.
If I had not already gone with Sorcerer, I would have probably rolled up one of those.
Yeah. Oh, the Pestilence Cleric. I'm really stoked about that one too.
Yeah.
I want to make one sometime.
Pestilence Cleric.
I
It's
found
pretty
like a third party one. Like, I remember I was gonna be one, like a Pestilence Cleric in one of our games, but I ended up not for some reason. But now there's like,
Because you had 3 or 4 characters going at the same time. And you were trying to decide which one you wanted to be.
Yeah. That's
I mean, that's just me guessing, but.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. That's definitely
It was pretty much that. Yeah.
I always want to play. But yeah, they're coming out with some cool shit lately, I think. I just saw they released some other ones. They had like Venom Monk, which I'm not really.
They covered the other. So it's so villainous subclasses, but they cover the ones they hadn't already done.
Yeah. For each, so they had one at least.
Yeah, there's one for every base class at this point, or base classes as per the new 5.5 rules.
Yeah. Didn't they do? Oh, that one was going to be an artificer. The bone crafter or bone collector?
I still don't. Like I think they made a new book for artificer, but it's still not one of the like official ones. Yeah.
But they made like a bone, like some sort of like bone crafter fighter.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Which sounds pretty cool, actually. I think there's also like a Hell Knight fighter too, which is also pretty badass.
Mm-hmm.
Where you can just like fucking like burn people's flesh with like some kind of like infernal brand or whatever. I forget exactly what it does.
Nice.
It's
badass.
It's really fucking metal.
Okay, so he found we're bringing up the survivors. A few of them are kind of wounded, like just out of it.
Yeah. Yeah. Some of the monks start tending to their wounds and such. They're during all this, you hear some chatter about the shipwrecks, a little bit more about old Ulysses, and how no one seems to believe in this, but this one guy who swears he's seen the creature, and that's how he got here. Is that a creature attacked his boat, and he's been here ever since.
Well, we can kind of agree with him because that's what happened to us.
Yeah.
It took multiple spears, and it didn't really seem to like. It only seemed to really annoy it. Harpoon hits.
His hide is littered with the weapons of fallen warriors.
Yes, we saw this shit. We saw his fucking barnacle-encrusted hide. We saw this monstrous thing. So everybody quit pretending this motherfucker doesn't know what he's talking about, because he does.
All right, I think the important thing has anyone left the island? How do you get out of here?
That is a very good question.
The storms make it very difficult.
Difficult's great.
Island,
difficult means we can do something about it.
But people,
however,
but they do, yes. People come, but we do have people come and go. They're
good.
There's no like, the storms do make it difficult, but that's if most boats sail around this island for that reason, because of the way the earth is shaped and the way there's like, what do you call it? Currents.
Yes.
There's words for this, but I'm not very sea worthy.
Yeah, currents, and I presume that because of all the shipwrecks, I wouldn't be surprised if even depending on the tides, it's too low, and
there's a reef as well.
Yeah, reef. Yeah.
Sure. But most boats go around, but there's at least some that don't go around, so we can get out of here. That's what I'm getting at.
Yes.
Oh, good.
And also inside this, inside the plate, I'm going to call it like the main hall, I guess, like a hangout area. What do you call it? What do you call that? Like
a mess hall or something.
Yeah, like
meeting hall, mess hall.
Yeah, like it. Yeah, there was.
Gathering hall.
Yeah, a fucking area where there's
A hub type.
common area. Boom.
Yeah. Common
that's the word I
area.
want. That's what
The,
I was looking
the
for
area
so
with the
desperately.
common people. Yes.
In the common area, there's actually a map. You're in an island chain right now. You're not just on one island in the middle of. There's like a what do you call it? Like an archipelago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
Love that word, by the
this
way.
is one of the larger islands, but it's an archipelago.
Okay, cool.
Love it.
Awesome. Are any of the other islands settled, or is it just this
But-
one?
I'm sorry, what?
I assume like I look at the map and it's like I assume there's like towns and harbors.
Oh,
or,
yes. Yeah.
Okay.
They're fairly primitive cultures. They're not like
Okay. But at
they're
least
not
there's,
like the mainland.
Low
but at least
tech.
there's like at least,
Low
like,
tech, yeah.
dots that says like this is like Craig's place. And,
Right. They're not gonna think that you're aliens or something.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah.
You know how some tribes have never met anyone from any other group, and like they're like, what?
Yeah.
How is this even happening? You know, and they're like, sometimes they're like automatically violent or stuff like that. That's not what's happening. They know about other people and such.
As long
Like
as there's
Sentinel
no
Island.
name, or Sentinel Island, or whatever it's called.
I don't know that name, but I think I know what you're talking about.
Really
So-
fascinating. There's a really good documentary on YouTube about it. It's just a very secluded island.
Yeah, that's
Right.
the one where a missionary went on board, even though everyone told him not to. I mean, went ashore and
They attack on sight.
Immediately made him into a pincushion.
Right. Yeah. That's that sort of thing. That's not extremely common around here.
Yeah, pretty much. The Indian government pretty much they make it no go just because like it's just not worth the headache because like they're not hurting anybody. They're just want to be kept to themselves because of remember right, they were at one point more open to outsiders, but like they caught something from one of them. I don't remember exactly what it was, but after that, nope, no outsiders. Period. Which
I understand.
Smart.
Yeah, they don't have. Like they've like traded with people before, like food, like and things like that, but like they usually don't because they've had bad experiences with. I believe it was like 2 kids and 2 older people. It was like during the 1800s or something like that. They some sailors like kidnapped them and brought them to England, and I think like the little boy survived. Everybody else like died of some fucking horrible disease.
Oh hell!
They just didn't have any kind of immune, system against. And so like you have to think like the tribe, they've had mostly unpleasant experiences with people from elsewhere, so they're just like they don't want to take the chance. So they'll shoot you with arrows and throw fucking spears at you. So just it's best to just leave them be.
Yeah,
and they just don't want contact, and I don't blame them.
And to be fair, if like people who like are just off the shore, they will leave them alone, but just kind of like warn them off, saying, "Don't come here." And for the most part, everyone's just like, "Let's just leave them alone." But that one guy decided to, I know better than everybody else, and he wasn't arrow-proof. So
turns out hippies are not arrow-proof.
No.
Yeah.
Who knew?
Can't see that. All right, so what it sounds like we just have to kind of wait it out until the next ship arrives, and then we can get back to what we're doing.
Yeah.
So they mentioned beds.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. In the meantime, there are beds.
There are safe rooms. There are like just like a dormitory sort of.
So she's
for
gonna
for
go
all
into
the.
a room. She's gonna open up the window. She's gonna open up the door wide, and then she's gonna go crawl underneath the bed. I mean,
That's
she's
just it.
sleepless, so
if
she's
that's
conscious the
what.
whole time.
Oh, she doesn't sleep at all.
No,
She
Thrycreens?
yeah,
she's
Thrycreens don't
conscious
sleep.
for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like she's
Neat.
yeah.
They
Wait, do
like
insects do that?
No, I mean they not really. No, they sleep
Okay.
or they have like little naps. Like like ants.
Right.
That's what they do a lot of times. They take a lot of naps throughout the day.
Yeah,
Like me.
yeah. If not like a Thrycreen, it's more of like they enter like the meditative state, where it's like they're half there but half
Like
not.
an elf.
Like like an elf or like
Yeah.
some of the
Okay.
like mammal.
That's interesting. I never thought of it like that.
Like the
Neat.
underwater dolphins and things like that, where like they're
Oh,
half
yeah.
asleep, but they still have to go up and down to not suffocate.
Right.
Maybe that's what the Thrycreen do.
I don't know what that clicking was, but it reminded me of a giant insect. And it freaked me out for some
Oh,
reason.
it's my it's my inhaler.
Oh, hey, go.
it's just a menthol inhaler for my allergies. My nose sort of gets stuck,
Yeah.
and I've got
totally.
one of this little fucking thingy.
Mhm.
It's a Vicks, and you just sort of
Will you bring me a water, please?
Nice.
Thank you.
menthol inhaler.
Yeah.
All right.
allergies.
Zoltar will take notice of the giant bug just kind of
Yeah, I
climbing
mowed
into the bed
I
and
mowed
go
the grass a couple days ago, and I'm
All right.
still my nose is still
and
stuffed.
sleep on the bed.
I missed a part of that.
Oh, Zoltar is going to take notice of the giant insect just kind of sleeping under the bed. Kind of go, all right, that makes sense, and then sleep on the bed.
All right, that makes sense. But if that's what she thinks is cozy, you know.
No, if there's going to be a giant bug protecting him, he's fine with this.
Okay. Well, I find another room that's like or unoccupied space in bed and just kind of lay down and kind of see if my go through my waterlogged stuff and just make sure it's like mostly intact, and then I hit the hay too.
I'm going to turn to my friends that I'm in the same room with. Whoever, John, are you the only one that left the room?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not that I'm keeping this from him, but he's just not in the room, so that he's not hearing this. But Gal just says, so we obviously have to kill this sea monster, right? Like are we on the same page about this? Like
Awesome.
we we're gonna kill it, right?
Big fish bad.
Hey, you could lay a hell of a lot of eggs inside that thing.
Yeah.
It's true.
I come by to check up on you one more time. It's like I kind of hear the tail end of the conversation, and I kind of just say, "Yeah, I agree."
I was gonna say, I'm like, yay or nay on the killing.
Yeah, I just give you a quick like, yay, just because like it's a danger to everything around it, and has a big eye. One for me, one for you. Yeah.
Yes. And I'm sure that its guts and shit you could probably use for some kind of, ritual or something. Zoltar.
Zoltar just clutches himself and says, yes, very well. I must rest.
We're all simpatico. That's good.
Yeah.
All right. So I mean, if everybody has their own room, I'm just going to go to my own room and just go to sleep. And
Yeah, there's enough for you to each have your own room, unless you want to, bunk together. Because some of them do have two beds in it, but if there are enough empty ones that if you want to, you can have you could each have your own room. So you can decide however you want to do it. And there's I'm just going to assume that you sleep through the night.
Yeah.
Unless there's something else that you want before we wake up, before everybody sleeps through the night and then wakes up. If there's anything else that anybody wants to do before we, you know what I mean, then we can do that too. But
I want to get up and while Zoltar's sleeping, touch him with my feelers and be like, and just telepathically whisper, "Not ready." and then go back to bed.
Oh, God.
He's not dead yet.
That's horrifying.
So if Zoltar's not awake, that just means the ancient evil that's inside of him is. So that's what you would be talking to.
Oh, good point.
Yeah.
That thing's partially conscious, probably, while he's
At all
sleeping.
times. Yeah.
Oh,
It's
no.
like,
Oh,
what
okay,
the
there you
fuck
go.
is she talking about?
Not ready, and his just response, "This one is mine!"
Oh gosh, what's gonna happen to him when he dies?
No. Think about it. Yeah, I think that we're just like I think that part of this whole thing, this whole this plot that we're gonna have to kill this monster is also, at least in my eyes, even though I normally don't give a shit about things like this, is to help validate this crazy man. That's another part of it.
Sure. Yeah.
That makes sense. I mean,
Because I feel like they're acting like he's just out of pocket and he's well, I mean, he might be crazy, sure, but
Yeah.
they've lived on this island for how fucking long, and how unobservant are they? They've got their heads up their asses. They don't know that there's a fucking monster.
Some of them have lived on this island for a very long time.
Yeah.
And they just, some of them don't even remember the outside world. Some of them were born here, maybe. Who knows?
Yeah, that makes sense.
I think despite being a cleric, like I'm very, like my religion is so drastically different from theirs that I'm just like finding myself, even though I think it's great that they're letting us stay here, like largely annoyed with these like boring normies, basically. You know what I mean? Like they're just so like milky toast, and just they don't even know it. Like they live on this island, they lived here some of them lived their whole lives, and they're just so unobservant and unaware, and it's just I don't know, these insular people, man, just not what I'm about, I guess.
Well, for me,
they're not
it's
even
like
necessarily bad people, it's just they're
and for me,
they're
it's
just not
more
your
of-
kind.
Yeah.
yeah
And I my character grew up in this situation, so it's just more like it's more kind of more of the same. It's just different, different living standards. But you also understand like the kind of like itch you get of trying to. There's more to the world than this little place, this little corner.
yeah
So I get it.
So that's one.
yeah I
two,
imagine
three.
that for you, since you're used to like a very structured environment and stuff, so
But I also understand where you're coming from because, like, I didn't fit in. My character didn't fit in growing up. So he also understands, like, when you're that one oddball out, how sore that is. When no one believes you, no one quite accepts you who you are. And so even though you like being there, there's also a point that you realize you're never going to truly belong there. Even though, like, there's also plenty of people who, like, do try to accept you as who you are, but the group itself doesn't. So it's just, I get it, man. I get it.
yeah
Apart from that, you overhear at some point or other, talk of a tribe on the other side of the island that they used to have good relations with, and recently there's been a falling out. Of course, the shipwrecks. Some of the shipwrecks seem to be haunted, for lack of a better word.
Mm-hmm.
And there's all and a lot of them probably have like gold and shit in them.
Well, I mean, gold will be useful once we get off the island, but
like in the old ships, you know.
Yeah.
There's also cliff top There's also an observatory at some in the cliffs in them on this not on this section of mountain where you are right now, but in this general area. There's a observatory that you can see from when you look out of the temple. At one wall of the temple, it is actually just not there. So it's just open air. So you can see pretty well over the whole island when you stand up, when you're like in the temple, the worship area, which is just like basically a square with pillars and a tree right in the center with canaries that just hang out. The tree is the holy symbol.
Mm-hmm.
So, so she's gonna like see that observatory. She's gonna grab one of the people and she's like, "What is that?" She wouldn't know what an observatory is.
Yeah, let me look at it here. I'm gonna have to find the thing.
So maybe it's a thing where we could go see if we can spot that big fish.
True.
That is probably based on what you can see from there. You could, if you, at the very least, if you were in there, you might have a better view. But there's they tell you that many have sought the knowledge contained in that place. Books, scrolls, information from ages past, people that a civilization that was gone long before any of us were here. But there was something there. Definitely, I mean, you can tell by the way it looked. There was definitely something there.
Okay.
We always assumed that it was somehow connected to the mainland. That there was there used to be like a channel,
Yeah.
She's just gonna nod.
right. That's close enough. Yeah. As long as it looks like she understands, that's close enough, Because he doesn't understand her anyway. So if she nods, he's like, okay, that probably means that she understands what I'm talking about.
Yep.
Yeah, she'll pick that up from watching people talk to each other, that there's nodding involved.
Definitely, definitely the most non-standard sort of people that he's ever met is the Thrycreen. He's never met anyone like you.
Space bugs.
All
right, I think we were on our way to the observatory.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. To the observatory.
Do they give
the observatory?
Can we get some food from them or something for?
Oh yeah, like a carry with. Yeah.
Rations.
Yeah, and as far as the size of the island, if you wanted to, you could go make it to the observatory, explore a bit, do whatever and then go back there and stay at the temple for the night.
Oh, okay.
Based on this isn't a huge. All of these in each of these islands is fairly small.
Yeah.
Big enough for bigger than just like a town, but fairly small.
Okay.
Like the Florida Keys or something, sort of.
I don't know what that is, but if I'm guessing, I'm gonna say probably, yeah.
They're pretty small islands. They're pretty small islands. I think they're only a couple miles.
Oh, right on. Yeah. Like if you wanted to, you could walk from one side from the water, or you can walk to the other side of the water. In like a day, like say like a full day, and then you know it would take you less than a full day to walk all the way.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
All day, all the
Well,
way.
we'll go see what we can observe.
I said those words a lot, didn't I? Just then.
And then onwards.
That's why I thought instead of
Looking at your path now.
Evan like picking up books and stuff, that he was just like doing a little like drumming, traveling music or something. On,
Oh yeah.
on like a small bongo or something. Just blowing a Matthew McConaughey. Or Mario music. That is the perfect traveling music.
Yeah,
It kind of is.
I can't remember the Donkey Kong the tune, but I loved when I was in Universal Studios and Donkey Kong Country was probably one of my favorite things that I saw
It looked
there.
so fun.
Anyway, yeah, I loved the fucking Donkey Kong Country. That was one of the best ones. Through the you can pretty much when you're walking through the jungle as well, you can pretty much see where the observatory is from there. You don't even really need to keep your path or whatever. You can more or less see it.
Okay.
But basically, the only thing you're really trying to do is find a safe way through the jungle, which brings me to my next point, which is that you hear a sort of noise, a creature, something large walking through the brush. Bit like you can hear like the bushes sort of bending and such, twigs snapping. An animal. I'm gonna say size largish.
Can I climb up a tree real quick to try and get a closer look?
Oh yeah.
Alrighty. I rolled a natural 1.
Okay.
And I was going to say,
I
while
know
he
this
is
last
climbing
time.
up
What
a
the fuck,
tree,
man?
while he's climbing up a tree, I would like to hide behind that tree, using him as a distraction.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so that is
My buffoonery
a.
will shield you.
Oh, I'm doing great. That's a 5. That's a 5 to hide. I'm doing
Five.
quite well.
Okay. Excellent.
If anything's
Excellent.
looking for me, I am so stealthy. You probably dropped
doing?
leaves on my head, and I thought it was covered.
I feel
Are we
like
doing what?
it's gonna be some fucking wacky slapstick bullshit where we're just
Yeah.
bumping into each other and like
Yeah.
fucking screaming into the tree and like flipping and slipping and everything.
It's the
fucking
Three
cool.
Stooges.
Yeah.
I'm also gonna hide.
Pumping each other.
Yeah. Spread out.
Okay, I'm also gonna hide to see what's coming up.
Okay.
Okay, I rolled a 12.
12. Okay.
For stealth check.
I'm not gonna hide,
What about you, Krista?
but
Oh, okay.
I will I'll use my racial ability to change my carapace texture and color and try to match the foliage
Oh
a little
yeah,
bit.
I forgot you could.
Oh,
I'm
do
gonna
that.
stand
okay.
there.
Okay.
Cool.
Right on. Well, he's this animal has rolled a 5 on his, but so he doesn't actually see you there, Chris.
Okay.
You're more like you're not like invisible, but you're almost invisible. It can smell, but you're also insectoid, so you're not like
I smell
you're
like bugs.
different. Yeah, you're different.
Yeah.
You're not like you don't even smell like food really. You just like because there's insects all over this island, of course.
Mhm.
So that what you see, and of course the others, nobody is hidden
No.
except for yeah.
Not so much.
Yeah, John's mostly covered. Not invisible. If it's seriously searching, would probably find you, but these other two, but Kevin and John here are very noticeable.
Doing our fucking Laurel and Hardy routine.
Yeah, you see.
Yeah.
Of course, when you climb up the tree, you see nothing, except for more like trees moving around, and what comes out of the brush and spots you and comes and it just makes eye contact with you immediately, Kevin, is an owl bear, which has shackles and chains on it. Like it used to be chained up, but it's not anymore.
Broken loose. Oh shit.
It's when it sees you, it's well, that's a 6. So when it sees you, it seems to be aggressive automatically, and it charges, but it's like it estimated it wrong. And it's just sort of you easily step out of the way like a matador.
Okay.
When the bull just sort of and you just sort of Doro.
All right, then I guess we're doing initiative, yeah?
You can start initiative. Yeah.
Okay.
In that case, I will roll for the beast, which is a 4. Okay. Cool.
I got an 11.
13.
I also have a 13.
19.
Okay. So everybody goes before the owl bear. And as far as the 2 13s, you can either decide amongst yourselves which one wants to go first, or you can just roll again. However you want to do that is fine.
I went ahead of you last time, so you go ahead.
I mean, I'm just going to cast Mage Armor. So,
Mage armor?
yeah.
Not a bad idea.
Okay.
So again, a bunch of black gas kind of comes out of Zoltar's mouth and sort of solidifies around him.
Awesome.
Wait, John, did you go?
Yeah, that'll actually be. It'll be John.
But
you
John
first,
should go first. Yeah.
Yeah, you had a 19, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's you first.
I start. I guess go ahead and come on my hiding spot because it's like charging at it.
Yeah, it didn't notice. It hasn't spotted you yet. You're basically you weren't hidden so well that you were invisible, but it did not notice you at all yet.
Okay.
So if you could even treat it as like a surprise or whatever.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and do a surprise attack on it with my quarter staff. Yeah, I'll go for that.
You can use your fork.
Happened?
Ooh, nat 20.
Nice. Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and of course I rolled 2 1s.
Oh, your damage. Well, you would for critical damage you'll roll once and then the other one you'll take maximum damage instead of rolling twice.
Okay.
And so instead of 2, it's gonna be a max, like a total 6, right? Plus your whatever.
Yeah, well, I'm doing the core staff 2-handed, so it's 1d8.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So 8 plus the, and what's your strength modifier?
So it actually it's actually I'm using Dex, but it'd be +2.
Okay, yeah. So +2 as well.
Yeah,
so
it'd be
So 10, and then the plus
9.
1, so it'd be 11.
Yep.
11. There you go.
That's a pretty solid hit.
I was stuck on a D6 for the damage somehow. Again, I went backwards.
If it's one-handed,
If
then yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's versatile. So like, if I was doing it one-handed,
Yeah.
it'd be D6, but
Then it would be D6.
yeah.
Okay.
But since I'm I'm sneaking up on it and doing all my strength on it, I'm just gonna hit as hard as I can, and it's a surprise attack, so it's a solid whack on its back.
Nice. Yeah. So it charges at Kevin. He sort of jumps out of the way, and then you just thwack.
Yeah.
Which will brings us to Kevin next, right?
Yeah, so I cast Mage Armor. That's what I do.
Yeah, your mage, right? Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Which brings us to Krista.
Yep.
Well, okay, so I don't have the stuff yet to where I can ignore the prone condition. So I'm probably gonna attack with that trident, with my trident. Yeah, if it's on the ground, I'm just gonna give it a good stabby stab.
Oh, is it prone?
No, it's not prone.
No, I don't
It's,
think so.
Yeah, it's not. He hit it, but it's not like.
No, he
it
just
fall
hit it
down.
with a stick.
Oh, okay, sorry, I misunderstood. Okay, well then I will shoot.
Unless, what does Quarterstaff have? Does it have any kind of abilities? Anyway, keep going. We'll look.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see.
Shoot with a crossbow.
Yep, that one's not
I'll be right back.
good.
I'm gonna pause you for a second.
Oh, okay. I got 8 on that one.
Oh, Topple. Yeah. The monks have the...
Oh, here we go working again.
I know, right?
No, the trident has topple.
Yeah, so does the quarterstaff. But
It depends if the monks get that the abilities to use the abilities. Use the
yeah,
the weapon stuff.
Oh.
Which I think they.
So, okay, so I'm most likely I got an 8 on that
An
first
8?
shot.
Oh,
Yeah.
for your shot?
Mhm.
Okay, that does not win.
Okay. So
So you fire. Oh yes.
with the. Do I have to hit to use the light property? To be able to fire with a second light weapon?
Do you have to hit to use the what kind of property?
The light property of the handheld crossbows. So it says when attacking with a light weapon, you can make a bonus attack with a different light weapon.
Okay, it says attacking, not if you do damage, right?
Okay, cool.
So
okay.
I think that's
so
just
then
doing-
that would have I'd say you could probably do both of them.
Okay.
Because
I will shoot the other.
it would probably make a difference between if you are attacking or if you or if you
Yeah, I think that's just two-handed weapon. You just don't get the extra damage or whatever it is.
Yeah, you don't
Okay.
need the damage modifier.
Yeah, unless you've
Right.
got that one specific feat or ability.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. Well, cool. So that one was a 21. So I'm assuming that.
That
hit.
one does hit.
And then let me roll for my damage.
Nice.
Hey, I got 6. All right.
Not bad, yeah. Especially for a small crossbow.
Yeah.
Armor class. I have to make sure I keep remembering what the armor class is. I know. I mean, 21 hits anyway, but yeah. So yeah, okay. So that's 17 damage so far. The creature isn't super happy about it. Of course, just sort of shakes itself. Brings us to. Wait, did all 4 of you go yet?
I haven't gone yet.
Okay, I thought there was one more. Because
Okay.
it's the creature, the owlbear got a 4, so he was last.
Okay.
Okay, and you said it's got chains attached to
It does. Yeah.
Okay.
Since you
wanna,
noticed
like-
that and ask about it, there's also a brand on it.
A brand.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like it used to be owned by a circus.
Okay.
Oh.
I want to try to make a handle animal check.
Okay.
Okay.
If I can.
Well, it's a former circus animal or something, so that might make it easier.
Come on, baby, do the locomotion. Nat 20
Oh, nice. Okay.
to make up for the one that I rolled.
So there's excellent. And that's not bad. You sort of you're like fucking Hiccup putting his hand out and the creature just sort of calms itself down for a moment.
I'm gonna reach down and grab some of the food that the monks gave us, and I'm gonna feed the owlbear.
It approaches very slowly, looking at everyone else, making sure that they're not going to do anything else to it. Because even as a beast, he understands that he attacked first.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell everybody to say, lower your weapons, lower your shit, please.
Okay.
Actually,
I
I'm not gonna
lower-
say please. I'm just gonna say lower your shit because it's a very serious situation. I don't think I would say please.
Do, but I keep it like still within reach.
Aur-Klak's gonna be like, you gotta be chitting me.
He says he's gonna.
There it is.
Bazinga!
There it is, there
It's supposed to be in there somewhere.
Oh my god. You should make buttons that say that and have like a little bug on them.
Yeah. Like a beetle or something.
Yeah.
Zoltar is going to offer you guidance. So like, if that gives you an extra D4.
Oh.
Oh, dang. Okay. To his handle animal?
Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah, this is, it seems to be, he approaches you slowly, and you notice after he's gotten closer, you can see that there's like a thong necklace, like around him, which has a whistle.
Oh. I'm gonna pull it off.
He allows you to do that. Just doesn't fight you, doesn't try to pull back or not, doesn't startled by your hand approaching. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna yank it off and look at it. Just observe it, see if there's anything I can kind of.
It's got a mark as well. The same mark from the circus. I think they said the name of the circus. Hold on. It just says performing troupe. So they're called Bink and Bonk's Traveling Circus.
Obviously.
Bink and bonk. I love it. Well, so I've calmed this beast down. I want to see if I can get it to come with us, to follow me to the observatory.
Excellent.
All right, at this point, you could use guidance.
At this point,
Okay,
right.
I rolled for it,
Yeah.
and so do I want me to roll again for a handle animal?
Oh, well, let's see.
It depends on how long it lasts. I mean, you calmed it down.
Yeah,
Getting
I
it to
guess I'm
follow
gonna
you might be a
say
separate
it's
thing.
To make it understand that you want it to follow you. I'm
Yeah.
gonna say
Which I'm gonna do primarily do by leaving it some trail, a trail of food,
oh, right on. Yeah.
which you're normally not supposed to do with bears, of course, but whatever.
Hmm.
I shit you not, I rolled another nat 20.
Nice.
Biggity bam.
Excellent.
There you go.
Okay. Excellent.
So following you like a
Holy
puppy.
shit, that never happens to me.
Yeah. So
This
it's
critter-
now
You are
following
meant to have an
you.
owlbear.
It's following you like a puppy. Yeah,
Yeah.
sort of like
Yes.
slowly following you, picking up piece at a time with its beak off of the floor.
Hell yeah.
Excellent. And it seems like it's calmed down.
Good. I'm gonna give it some scratches behind the ears. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
press my luck. I'm not gonna get too rough with it or anything. But I'm gonna
Yeah.
kind of treat it like a big dog, sort of,
Yeah. Excellent.
or maybe more like a big parrot, like how parrots like to be scratched back. Like
Oh, behind their head? Yeah.
Yeah.
Birds like to be scratched on their head. And it's
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a point where fur and feathers meet, and it's hard to there's also a lot of mixing it together. On the head it's mostly feathers, on the back and rear legs it's mostly fur, but there's a lot of mixing it together around the middle section of the beast,
Yeah.
especially on the arms and shoulders.
What color is it?
Brownish,
Brownish.
like a great horned owl
Oh yeah, yeah.
with those like large red eyes.
Yeah. Enchanting. But I don't want to pluck them out. But they're beautiful, beautiful eyes.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's something to notice from an owl-like creature. Large, beautiful red eyes. They can see in the dark, of course, but it's not dark right now. But you could totally see in the dark.
Yeah.
A lot of the animals that can see in the dark have red or yellow eyes. I've noticed.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
like
I'm
a
just
weirdly
leading-
bright green.
Owls are crazy creatures. They're really alien kind of. Their eyes are like weird tubes in their skull,
Oh yeah.
Right.
All right, we
So,
carry on towards the observatory.
yeah. Excellent. So that's going to be wisdom. Animal. Now leads you toward chapter 4, Cliptop Observatory. Traveling southeast, path cuts through the island to the center bay, to the eastern bay. Rocky ground on the island, blah, blah, blah. Most direct route. It says here that you could make the whole trip in about an hour.
Okay.
Okay.
Good deal.
Wait a second here.
So we're just gonna keep traveling, and
Okay.
and just be kind of wary of any kind of ambush situations.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's true. The owlbear will sort of be helpful in that area as well, probably.
Yeah.
Clambering over the rocky ground of Stormwreck Isle, you spot twisted protrusions of glassy crystal jutting from the earth, like like that glass that you find in the woods and such.
Oh yeah.
The vegetation in the area bears reddish scars that form similar shapes.
Interesting.
Okay. There's actually is no. I haven't looked very much at the observatory. I'm looking at that part of the book right now. Sorry. I looked at all the other chapters earlier, but I haven't looked at this one very much yet so far.
I mean, we're always going to do the thing you didn't prepare for. It's just no works.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, that is kind of what happened. But that's
It's also
okay.
almost midnight.
It is.
I mean,
Well, that's true. It is 11:52.
Yeah.
We
How
could
does- how
end
does everybody
at
feel?
the
I'm
observatory.
honestly I'm getting tired.
Yeah, I think this is a good
Yeah.
stopping point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Okay. Yeah. So in that case, that's where you found it. You're basically there. You're not inside yet. You can see the crystal coming out of the in the sand all over the place, like when sand heats up and it turns into glass.
Yeah. Cool.
Got some of those big fuckers outside. They found my wife found in the woods. Just like big chunks of glass.
What?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty neat.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
It happened a few times. My grandpa did some brush clearing out. There's just some like old glass bottles there and tin that just melted from a fire.
Oh yeah, that's
They're cool looking. It's like all random. It's got like it's because it was just warm enough to melt, but it's like uneven because of all the ground and rocks.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Pretty
It's weird to hold because it's all jagged.
Yeah.
When I picked it, it's really heavy. It's like really fucking heavy.
Yeah.
That's really awesome. When we went to Maui for our honeymoon, we found a piece of ocean glass from this green bottle, and it was like completely smooth on every side. It was so
neat.
crazy. So who knows how long it had been out there, you know? But yeah, it's crazy just how water can just wear it down over time and just completely take any of the edges off of it.
That's cool.
Anyway, this has been our TED Talk about glass.
Yeah. For more
And,
glass stories and knowledge, stay
Yeah,
tuned.
stories and knowledge and anecdotes and theater of the mind, island adventures. But
Theater of the Mind Island Adventure. I like that. That's what we're gonna call. That's what we call this one.
Yeah, I like that. That's what this will be up at some point. We're doing a series. We're doing this is from Condor. In case you're just now wondering what you're watching, it's another Condor and Crow spinoff, and this one is our what did we say it was the what island?
Theater of the Mind Island Adventure.
Island Adventures. Yes.
Which is good because I didn't know what to call this, so that works.
Yeah.
I like the name.
So before we go though, is there anything that anyone wants to say or plug or whatever that's not related to this or can be related to this? Whatever you guys want to do, we always try to give people that opportunity if they want to do that.
Nothing right now.
All right.
I think Corey would say something about supporting animals, and I would be on board with
Corey's
that.
not here. Oh yeah, I guess I forgot to we forgot to address that. Corey will be if you're wondering where our barbarian went, he will be here next time. He's maybe getting into some antics of his own, who knows.
Yeah.
But anyway, so we will have another episode after this, and we're gonna keep going with this and having fun and wrestling and fighting and getting thrown tridents at us and wild owlbears or circus owlbears. We got to think of a good name for this guy. And we'll see what happens next time.
Oh yeah, his collar doesn't have a name on it or nothing.
Yeah, so he's gotta figure out. We'll make a poll or something, or we probably won't. Actually, we'll probably just decide.
His name is Bill. It's just gonna be Bill.
Anyway, so once again, this has been Condor.
And I am Kuro. And yeah, this is the thing we did.
This is the thing we did, and these are our friends, and we hope that you all have a great night and a pleasant tomorrow. And goodbye, and we love you, and good night.
You know.
Bye.
Later.